Okay, so things are still not going all that well for the people of Ukraine, and they could really use some help. So, in the About section on my Twitch page and also in the description of this video, assuming you're watching it on YouTube, there will be links that'll take you to one or two articles, both of which list various charities sending aid to Ukrainians in need. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to one or more of the charities listed in either article. People could really use the help. With all that said, I can't think of anything else I want to say on the subject. So, I'm going to go back to doing what I do better than talk about serious topics like war, and that's trying to be a distraction from it all. Alright, what's up everybody? It's CS Nazo, and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald live streams. I am back from Colossal Con, and it is time to continue our preparations for the Battle Frontier. I don't quite remember what we did in the last part, aside from the Battle Factory and maybe Battle Dome. But in this part, we're gonna do some more. We're gonna do some more EV training, this time with Anorith, and yeah. However, you may have noticed that we started this part of the stream in a different place than where the last stream ended. That is because I've been doing EV training off screen, and Anorith is now fully, well, not fully EV trained, but at the very least his physical attack has max EVs. So I am waiting for Just Key, the competitive Pokemon expert in the chat, to show up and tell me how best to proceed. Until then, we are going to just be doing some reporter grinding to get some more money. Let's go over here and heal. Put Blaziken here. Swampert here. And let's get moving. Let's just look for the reporters for now. Hold on, let me actually put in the time code for this. Okay, not here. There they are. How much money do we have, actually? Okay, not bad. Is the amulet coin on any of these Pokemon? Okay, it's on Blaziken. Cool. Excuse me. I'm choosing Blaziken and Swampert for the reporter grinding, mainly because of the fact that these are the two I'm going to be bringing with me into things like the Battle Dome and, you know, basically Frontier stuff aside from the factory. If I could just think. Basically things aside from the factory. Until we get the, if I could just freaking talk. We're going to be using Blaziken and Swampert as fillers for anything in the Frontier other than the factory until we have more Frontier Pokemon ready. Hey Breeze, how you doing? I'm actually waiting for Just Key 2, because I actually got Max EVs on Anorith off screen. So yeah, I'm just waiting for his instructions to tell me what to do next. I have seen some guides on like Smoggin. But I'm not entirely sure like what would or would not be a good idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him and just take his advice. Until then, I am reporter grinding. It's good to see you're doing all right. Excuse me. Yeah, there's been some really nice weather where I am right now, and oh sweet. How's it going in Leaf Green? Oh, 30 plus squad. You're basically going to destroy everything on that boat. As for me, the weather around where I live is been pretty nice lately, and combine that with the fact that I was going through my old neighborhood recently, I just really got in the mood to just do a lot of Pokemon stuff this weekend. Because that was basically, like, my childhood. When I was middle school and early high school, it was just, okay, let's dedicate everything to Pokemon. Yeah, you can always level them up. Are you doing like a complete Pokedex run? Because I can say, I don't necessarily recommend that for Gen 3. I mean, if you want to do it and you got the materials to do it, go for it. But it is not the most fun thing in the world. Okay, good. There's a reason Pokemon stopped using Gotta Catch 'em All after Gen 2. It's actually very funny that people's opinions of Gen 3 are kind of turning around. Because from what I understand, Gen 3 is actually one of the worst selling generations in Pokemon. With the exception of Fire Red and Leaf Green, obviously. I think it was mainly down to a lot of people who grew up with the original Gen 1 Pokemon games just kind of moving away from it for a time being. Probably because, one, they got older, and two, there was Yu-Gi-Oh!, which, again, got the older Pokemon fans, as well as any new kids would gravitate more towards Yu-Gi-Oh! Than they would Pokemon for the time. But eventually, as Yu-Gi-Oh!'s popularity faded, Pokemon's popularity came back, so... Plus, people got nostalgic for the original Pokemon game, so... Maybe what's going on with the Gen 3 games and opinions on them starting to shift is the fact that the DS had like a lot of backwards compatibility, well, plus nostalgia, and it's kind of like what happened with the GameCube, where like no one bought it. It was kind of like the joke system during its generation, but then everyone wound up getting a Wii. And they wanted more games for their Wii, and they were like, oh, it's backwards compatible with GameCube games, this console that I completely missed for the PS2. So, yeah, I'll get a GameCube memory card, a controller, and some GameCube games, and I'll play them on my Wii. And that's when people realize, holy crap, GameCube's got a lot of great games. Oh, hold on, I gotta put this down in my notes. It's Jeffrey. Thanks for annoying the fuck out of me, Jeffrey. He called me just to say it's Jeffrey and then hung up. Didn't say a single thing. He did that literally just to annoy me. I think I'm going to give Just Key like another 10 minutes or so. And if he doesn't show up, I might just pick a build off Smoggin and go with it. We are going through this really fast. Alright, Just Key has just over 5 minutes to show back up. To show up before I just go with something off Smoggin. One second. Let's put Angel up there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of the reason why future generations will just kind of get rid of the phone, in favor of the Versus Seeker. Yeah, it's really weird because for some reason I remember having an ironic. Okay, I don't remember having an easy time with Emerald as a kid. But I remember doing, like, another playthrough at some point when I was older and being like, this is not hard at all once you know what you're doing. And theoretically, I know more about Pokemon now than I did then. And yet, for some reason, it gave me a lot of trouble. Or maybe I'm just remembering my second playthrough wrong. Doesn't affect Angel. Alright. I'm calling it for Just Key. Yeah, I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver did bring it back. Although in their defense, their remakes of the games that kind of started the phone trend. So, they might have just brought it back for the sake of, like, nostalgia. Also, I'm pretty sure you could delete certain phone numbers in that game. Like, you couldn't delete the phone numbers of, like, important NPCs like the mom, the professors, or any of the gym leaders. But just like random trainers who you got numbers from, I'm pretty sure you could delete those. Okay. But yeah, Just Key isn't here. At least not yet. I gave him like 25 minutes. So, I am going to go to Smoggin, and I am just gonna go with what the guides there say. And it all depends really on the moveset. There's Rapid Spin, Knockoff, and Choice Band. But they all seem to recommend doing HP up to, like, at least 188. So I'm probably going to do that next. I only remember... I only played through Gen 5 once. So... I don't remember it all that well. Setting up the calculator. Unfortunately, that's not really, what I'm doing. Basically, the entire reason I'm streaming Emerald, Coliseum, and XD here right now is because I'm working on a more heavily scripted, heavily edited Pokemon retrospective video series over on my YouTube channel. Like, I've already done Generation 1, I did Generation 2, and I'm currently working on Generation 3. So once I'm done with, once I've finished Emerald, Coliseum, and XD, I'm going to take a break from at least actively making Pokemon content so I can script, edit, and everything for the retrospective video. And then I'm going straight into Platinum with Gen 4. I'll go to Gen 5 once I'm done with the Gen 4 video, but that's not going to be for a while. But I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Let's see here. Yeah, I can see that. There are a lot of, Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I see much difference between, Emerald or any other Pokemon game in that category when it comes to movesets. Though that could just be me. At some point, I get the feeling Justkey is going to come in here and he's going to be like, why are you EV training into HP? And I'm going to be like, that's what the Smoggin guide said, and you weren't here to tell me anything else. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna do... You kind of have to base an entire moveset around, like, Dream Eater if you want to do that. Although Psychic is, from my personal experience, usually a very good move. And the fact that, like, Ralts can actually learn it pretty early on is definitely something... Oh! Wow, it stays at, like, level 26 going into Curlia. Wow. Okay, yeah, I can see that. It's so funny, like, around the time the 3DS came out, I found myself just, like... I don't really know, for some reason, like, I never did more than one playthrough of any Pokemon game, like, from, like, 5 onwards. And it's not because I think they're bad games. I actually think... There's not a main series Pokemon game that I do not like. Even the very controversial Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, while they do have their problems, and they are a lot of problems, overall I do like those games too. However, for some reason, I will say that starting with Gen 5, I do like one playthrough, get like halfway through the post-game, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. Because I think I'm like halfway through the Rainbow Rocket storyline in Ultra Sun, but for some reason I just don't care much to continue it. And I'm not against the idea of continuing it. I'm like, I mean, going up against all of like the leaders of all the teams from previous generations, that sounds like a lot of fun, and and I had a lot of fun doing it. It's just for whatever reason I don't got a lot of interest in like actively going back to it. I don't know why. Oh yeah. Actually completing the national decks became a lot easier starting with Gen 4 because you can just connect with people on the internet to do that. It's time to make the Whismer line go extinct. The way we did with Ditto. Oh yeah, you could definitely do that then. If you have a normal DS and if you have a normal DS and a 3DS, I think theoretically you could use those for trading. In all honesty, when I get to the DS and 3DS Pokemon games, I really would like to play them on original hardware, but unfortunately, those things definitely were not designed to hook up to any kind of television or monitor. So you have to like mod the consoles, and the modding tools for 3DS can be pretty hard to come by nowadays. And yeah, I would want it to be 3DS, even for the DS games, because then I only have to buy one mod or set of equipment for one console rather than two. I would, if I were to just mod a DS and not a 3DS, all I would effectively be doing is kicking the can down the road. But luckily there are alternatives. I'm not going to say what those alternatives are because the Nintendo ninjas will come after me. But there are alternatives. Plus, at some point, I would have to buy another 3DS. And I think ideally I would want it to be like a new 3DS, since I think those are like slightly more powerful than the base 3DS. And I think those are actually going up in price nowadays, thanks to the fact that like they're actually very easy to mod, to where you can just put all the games on them. And I do already have a 3DS, but I think it's like, I'm not sure if it's limited edition or not. It's like a Pokeball 3DS. It has like the button on top, the useless button on like the outside. And I don't want to risk breaking that thing, modding it to allow me to capture footage. Price might go down eventually. I don't know. They might go down eventually. Actually, what am I saying? Because it's like, because it is the 3DS, we're not going to be seeing tools that can, like, replicated. Like, I mean, like, we're not gonna see something like the Retron 5 for 3DS for another decade or so. So I don't know what I'm thinking about it going down in price at some point in the next couple of years. I'm gonna head back to Verdanturf for a little bit just so I can restock on those scratch power points. Yeah, and that's why I'm very glad that during like the 2000s and the 2010s, I didn't basically something I was seeing a lot of. You know, both in terms of like ads on TV and in terms of like the gaming community and my friends, is that they would buy a game, play it until they had their fill, then they would go back to the store they got from. I mean, because like GameStops, various retro game stores, they would go there, sell it, and then use that money plus a little bit more to buy another game. And I had this, like, hoarder mentality to where I'm just like, no, I think I'm going to keep it. The only time I ever did that was for Pokemon Channel, and that's because I just kind of realized how boring it was. Everything else I kept, and I'm very glad I did. I think the reason why so many people are going for Heart Gold is because it's basically the definitive Johto game. Like, if you ever see someone doing, like, for example, if you ever see someone doing, like, a Nuzlocke challenge on YouTube, and they're doing, like, Kanto, chances are they're playing Fire Red or Leaf Green. And that's because Fire Red and Leaf Green is just better than the original Gen 1 games. And I'm saying this as someone who grew up with those original Gen 1 games. And the same goes for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They're just better than Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And that's why people tend to do Nuzlocke challenges on Heart Gold and Soul Silver instead of the original Gold, Silver, or Crystal. You freaking... Hold on. $500 for a Pokewalker. Are you getting one that's like sealed or something? Cause like, I was just on like Google Shopping and like, they're not cheap, but I'm seeing Pokewalkers between like 30 to 60 bucks. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. Honestly, I wish the Pokewalker was compatible with, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Because I would definitely be using the Pokewalker as part of the the Gen 4 retrospective series. Just because, like, I could just throw it in my pocket before I go to my day job. And gain a ton of experience that way for my Pokemon. Why did they never bring something like the Pokewalker back? Well, they kind of did bring it back for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They had this, like, Pokeball Joy-Con, but I think the only Pokemon you could send to it, like, was your starter Pikachu or Eevee, depending on the game. And, like, that was it. Like, they could even, like, bring back Pokewalker as, like, an app on your phone. And that would probably be enough. Have it so you can interact with, like, the Pokewalker on, like, your smartwatch or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there is, like, the XP candy you get from various different things in both the Gen 8 and Gen 9 games. But I don't know, I just kind of like the idea that I can just, like, put the Pokemon in a device, put that device in my pocket, and then it's, like, gaining experience while I'm doing, like, my normal day job adult stuff. Like, I don't have to, like, actively be playing the game for them to be getting stronger. And it works in a way that, like, it's still better than an idle game. We are going through this, I don't know about you, but for some reason in my mind, it feels like we're going through this very fast. Like, I'm already at, like, 80 EVs. 82 EVs. For, HP. And honestly, that's probably lowballing it, because there are probably some times I forgot to update the count after, defeating, Whismer. So it's probably more than that. And I think I'm just gonna go to, like, 188 just to compensate for, like, the fact that I may have gone over. Well, I mean... Hold on, I'm gonna have to check that once I get into another battle. Because I believe... Well, hold on. They're both water types. I'd be surprised if Kabuto or Kabutops couldn't learn Surf. Okay, Kabuto can learn Surf. And Kabutops can also learn Surf. Yeah. I think you can get Omastar, the Helix fossil in Gen 4 through the I think it's called the Grand Underground, or it might just be called the Underground. In fact, I think you might actually be able to get like all of the fossil Pokemon up until Gen 4 through the Underground. 106. There was a part of me that was thinking of, like, stopping, like, halfway through, like, the EV training to do Frontier. But honestly, seeing how, like, how little time it's taking, I might just continue doing it up until the counter I have says 188. Which is, like, the minimum of what the guide says for, HP. I think you're right with, I think you're mostly right with those names. I'm curious now, I have to look it up. Okay. It's, Bastiodon. I'm sorry, I got curious and I had to look it up. Yeah, you were just, like, one letter off with Bastiodon's name. But hey, there's over 1,000 Pokemon now, we can't remember them all. Already at 130 by my count, and that count's probably off. Honestly, what I'm looking for in like a 3-team structure for the Battle Frontier would be one good special sweeper, one good physical sweeper, and then one good all-around wall that I can use to set up things like toxics, spikes, maybe confusion, or some other status effect. No, it would have to be like confusion or attraction. Preferably confusion. And then like one offensive move in case it winds up being the last member of the party standing. $140. Excuse me. Oh, I'm seeing now. I probably should have done the desert underpass. That probably would have made things go by a lot faster. Since Loudred shows up down there, and that's 2 HP IVs, or EVs. But whatever, this is consistent. Actually, you know what? I think just to speed this up, we might actually go to the desert underpass. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he's got other things to do. Or maybe he misheard what I said in the last Emerald live stream and didn't think I was back yet. Let's see. Oh. Okay, wait, never mind. We're going back. We're going back. Because I just realized one of those Pokemon, the most frequent one there, is Ditto, and that could be a problem if it transforms. And Anorith is not high enough level to take those Ditto out in one hit. Alright, 150. We're closing in on it. Yeah, it's so funny, like, I find myself having the most plans and spending the most money during summer, which is weird because usually, like, people associate, like, November and December with, like, spending the most money for obvious reasons. But for me, it's always the summer where I spend the most money. Between Colossal Con, going to amusement parks, going to, like, various different wrestling shows with friends. There's usually some good movies coming out during the summer, or at the very least good action movies. 160. I just wind up spending so much money during the summer. But then again, when it comes to weather, summer is just my favorite season just in general. How much you want to bet that Just Key is just kind of lurking right now, and he's waiting for me to go to the Battle Factory to tell me which Pokemon I should get? Can we finish the HP EV training for Anorith in less than an hour? Is it really that simple? Oh, okay. Metal Claw. It says I got 2 viewers over here on my end. $170. No. Turns out EV grinding doesn't actually take too long if you can set it up in a manner to where you can just do it by running around and mashing buttons. It's when you have to do it by switching in and out Pokemon that starts to get kind of cumbersome. Oh, now it's down to 1 viewer. On my end. Yeah, that is a distinct possibility that he just doesn't know I'm back yet. It's Colossal Con. They do multiple Colossal Cons every year, but I just go to the one that's closest to me. And by the way, if anyone who runs Colossal Con is watching this, I'd be more than happy to go to the other Colossal Cons if you'll invite me, aka pay for travel and hotel. $180. Almost there. And done. Alright, let me put down the time code for that. All right. Let's head to the Battle Factory for the last 40 minutes of this stream. And let's see if we can do it without Just Key. Alright, let's see if we can do this without him. Let's see, we got my Lodic. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That's special attack, though. That's special attack and special defense. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Rent. Let's go with Hypno. And... Summary. So much physical attack, literally nothing to use it on. I think I'm gonna go with Typhlosion. Fire, baby. Oh, not a good idea. Oh boy. Ice Beam? Oh boy. Well, luckily my loader can take the hit. Not doing much of anything. Alright, we're switching. There are no stat changes. Hypnosis. Shouldn't do much. Yeah. Attack miss. Let's try that again. There are no stat changes, Golduck. What are you doing? Oh, fantastic. Again. What are you expecting Hypno to do? That you keep using Psych Up? Fantastic. Finally, it's asleep. Good, very good. Interesting. Oh boy! Okay. Go to sleep. Snapped out of confusion. Excellent timing. Go to sleep. Dream Eater. What's it doing? Leftovers. Okay, whatever. Now, in case it wakes up. Yep! Right move! There we go. Nightmare? No, not for yourself, Hypno! There we go. Took you long enough to snap out of confusion. Fell into a nightmare? Okay, what does that do? Locked in a nightmare. Oh, okay, so it's like poison for when you're asleep. Okay. Oh, fantastic! It immediately woke up. Meaning all of that was completely pointless. Hypnosis. Go to sleep. Nightmare. Oh boy. And it missed. Psychic. Alright, round one done. I might get that Armaldo over Typhlosion. Oh, hold on. I think I know how to deal with this. Ice Beam! I know how to deal with this wall. Hit it with ice. That didn't work. Let's try that again. And it's frozen! And it needs a Lumberry, because of course it has a Lumberry. Thing really doesn't know what to do. It's not using Toxic. It's not setting up spikes or anything. This trainer just doesn't know what to do with this Pokemon. Oh boy. Yep, no, I could use the help. Focus Punch is coming. Hypnosis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Dream Eater. Oh, of course you wake up after fucking... What is even the point of these Dream Eater movesets if they can just wake up after like one turn of being asleep? What's even the point? Here we go. Ice Beam. There we go. Cradilly, another Ice Beam. Should be quad weak. And it's down. Okay, we might be able to make this work with an Ice Beam. It's not stab. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Another Ice Beam and that Vileplume's down. Muck. Damn! Alright. Wait, why am I not using Surf? Speed fell, attack rose, and defense rose. Will that be enough, though? Wasn't enough. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make the joke. Fuck you, I'm not making the joke. Okay, third round, fourth match, let's go. Handling of water-type Pokemon. Your battle style appears to be high risk, high return. Nope. Ice Beam! Fantastic! There goes Breloom. Walrein. Safeguard. Protect me from freezing. Speed fell, but attack and defense rose. Mirror Coat? Or I could just keep spamming Curse. Come on. Let's try it again. I'm gonna keep trying this. No! None of this! None of that! Shame on you! Oh my fucking god. A fucking double team spammer. I fucking hate these. I hate them with a passion. I don't think ice types can freeze, can they? Cannot be frozen. Fantastic. Alright, here's the plan. Here's the plan. It's not a foolproof plan. That's what I got. For some reason, I thought Armaldo had Aerial Ace. I was wrong. We're gonna look up Walrein on therapy real fast. And of course it missed, because it's a fucking double team spammer. This is fantastic. I hate double team. I hate double team spammers. I don't care what Just Key says in the future. I'm not using a Pokemon whose entire strategy revolves around double team. I do not care. I don't care if it's a guaranteed win. I'm not doing it. I have to have some standards. Fucking. Alright. I would really love to see Dream Eater miss. Fantastic. The Pokemon is asleep, but it still has 10,000 after images. You know... Try to use Dream Eater on one of those fucking after images and it goes right back to making after images. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It survives with 1 HP. How fucking bullshit. It may be 2 hours on the stream, but like 15 minutes of that was just the stream starting soon screen. So, yeah. Okay, come on. This thing hasn't double teamed yet. How are we missing it this frequently on this Swampert? Are you kidding me? This Swampert has not double teamed. Why are you missing? What is the point? What was the point of that? We might. We might be trading our Amaldo for Swampert. And we got through it. Terrible. I am terrible. Yeah, you wanted fucking you chose a Pokemon whose strategy revolved around double team. Yes, you are terrible in every single way imaginable. Yeah, Swampert will be solid. Ice Beam? Rain Dance, uh-oh. Setting up for Thunder. Can we freeze? We got the crit, that was pretty lucky. He just used Rain Dance again, because he's an idiot. Well, we're gonna do the best with what we got. Ironically enough, Ice Beam might actually do more damage to Gyarados than it does to Milotic, because Gyarados is part flying. So this should do normal damage. Plus, Milotic is just very defensive. Not much at all. It's done. Serious? Yes, I am serious. I'm very mad. Nope. Let's go. My night school is really scary. You again. Firo. 'Cause it's a pseudo-dragon. In fact, wasn't Gyarados like part dragon type in the original Red and Blue? Oh, okay. Alright. Rock-type Pokemon? Oh no, we're good. We are so good. Actually, maybe I should have gone with Ice Beam there, but whatever. Huh. Weird. Because, I could have sworn that either in the original Japanese Red and Green, or at the very least, like, at some point originally in development, Gyarados was, at one point a Dragon type, but that changed very early into Gen 1. But no, apparently he was always water flying. I'm sorry, I just had to check Bulbapedia for that real fast. I got curious. Steelix? Let me... look this up real fast. Steelix... water... Okay, water. Surf. Excuse me. And there it goes. Success. Congratulations. Yeah. 3 battle points. I believe we are now at 64. I know, right? No. Alright. Let's take a look at this. 64 battle points. We got over 300,000 Pokédollars. And we finished HP EV grinding for Anorith. I think that's pretty good. I think we did pretty good. No, we're not doing another one. We're gonna call it a stream. So, next time we'll be playing Pokemon Emerald will be next week, Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, assuming all goes well with what I do before these streams. But in between now and then, you can catch me playing, most likely, Pokemon Coliseum on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, again, assuming all goes well with what I do before these streams. People in Ukraine could use some help. So, in the About section on my Twitch page, and also in the description of this video, assuming you're watching it on YouTube, there will be links. I'll take you to 1 or 2 articles, both with lists various charities sending aid to Ukrainians in need. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to 1 or more of the charities in either article. People could really use the help. No problem, Breeze. See you later. With all that said, I can't think of anything else I need to say, so I will see you guys later with something else.